I'm a soldier, yeah I told ya. I'm on the mission, I'm switching, I'm all over. I'm a soldier, yeah I told ya. I'm on the mission, I'm switching. Listen, I'm trouble, yeah, I can't keep still, I can't keep still. I'm trouble, yeah, I can't keep still. I'm addicted to my own feet.
I can't keep still. I can't keep still. Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Physical R9 bring you another 100+ kill game on the map Meltdown using the MSMC, but obviously I'm using the PDW as you guys can see. But I was using the MSMC with my usual setup of Ghost, Hardline, Engineer, and Scavenger. I think, yep, Scavenger. I'm using my score streaks up of the K9 unit. Obviously, you know about that. The Swarm and the VSAT, the normal, setup for 100+ kill game for a lot of YouTubers out there. So, you pretty much kind of got the gist of how 100+ kill games work now. A lot of gun kills here and there, and kill streaks pretty much doing most of the damage. So, I wanted to really talk about in this gameplay the fact that I haven't really been playing much Call of Duty on the PS3. I've recently bought it for the Xbox, and the fact is I've been playing on the Xbox and I've really been enjoying it. And if you guys have been around, since I've started my YouTube channel, I talked about basically the Xbox controller, and I have huge difficulties basically playing with the Xbox controller, and I can't really, I don't really have the time to put the effort into getting used to that controller, because it just takes, it's going to take a bit of a while for me to get used to it. And plus, I don't really think that the Xbox controller is going to help me out much, because I've been playing pretty much on the PS3 since I've been playing computer games anyway. I'm so used to that controller shape. It fits my hand perfectly, and I just I like playing with that controller. I just feel like my aim is much better, and I'm kind of restricting myself when I play the Xbox controller. I feel like I'm not playing to my full potential, if you get what I mean. So I recently purchased a few months ago a XCM 2.0 crossfire converter. You guys can see it on the screen right about now, and it basically allows me to play with my PS3 controller on the Xbox 360 pretty much, using like a wired USB cable to the PS3 controller, and you have to hook up like it has to be a wired Xbox 360 controller, and also I can attach the headset to it. But when I first actually used it for a while, it kind of used to lag, and I used to do like random 360s, and my trigger button will automatically just fire. Obviously I didn't press the button, but it will just automatically fire. I think that's mainly a converter issue, which was a problem, and they did do updates for it, so you can update it and all that stuff, but which is pretty cool. And now it's been working fairly fine and really good. I feel like I'm playing on the PS3 like in terms of how my aim and shooting and all that stuff was. So it's pretty much playing on the same kind of thing, but obviously Call of Duty is obviously made for Xbox, so it kind of runs a bit smoother. I don't really see much of a difference. My bullets are registering just how I play on the PS3 anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. Probably one thing is they probably on the Xbox the enemies, I think they drop a bit easier with the bullets. I think it requires probably less bullets when shooting on the Xbox, but I'm enjoying playing on it. And I was thinking perhaps bringing some of my stats from the Xbox in one of my final kind of stats video, and showing some of my classes from what I've been using so far, and showing you how I've been doing on the Xbox, because a lot of people say the PS3 is obviously the easy station free, or whatever people want to call it. It doesn't really bother me, because I believe if you're a good decent Call of Duty player, it doesn't matter what console you play on, or whatever system, PS3, Steam, PC and all that stuff, Xbox, it just doesn't matter. If you got the Call of Duty gun skills and abilities to play, you shouldn't have a problem playing on either console. It's just just comes down to see how good you are, depending on who you play against in the lobby. So I've been playing on the Xbox. I've been doing how I play on the PS3, I believe, and I think even my stats are even better on the Xbox. But that's just the way it is. I'm not really into stats. The only thing that really bothers me about stats is the win-loss, and in this game, score per minute. A lot of people do like score per minute, and I do like the score per minute factor, even since Black Ops 1 days, because it really defines you as a player. I think in terms of score per minute, because it shows the way in which you play and how aggressive you play, and it's more based on your skill than you know, Modern Warfare 3 and Infinity Ward games, when they base it around how long you play. That's how you be ranked on the leaderboard, which I think is really stupid, because people who play day and night have like multiple people playing on the same account. It's pretty pointless, because those statistics don't really mean much, apart from you just play a lot more than other people and you just rotate it with the people that you play with. So yeah, I've been playing on the Xbox recently. I'm going to be playing a lot more, possibly even getting some gameplays further down the line. Just going to unlock a few you know, kill streaks and all that stuff, and I'll be sure to be bringing some videos fairly soon from the Xbox. And you know, if you guys want to add me on the Xbox, you know, my gamer tag is just physical on there, so I'll leave it in the description. If you know, you guys probably can't spell it, I don't know, people, but yeah, you guys can add me on there. I've been playing on Xbox recently, and I'll be continuing to do so pretty much for a while. I think I'm just gonna leave PS3 for a while and probably go back to here and there, but gonna be sticking to the Xbox and playing a bit more on the Xbox, even though it runs a bit better, obviously, because it's made for it. And I really don't see much in terms of difference when I play. I just think it's a mix of noobs, good players, and all that stuff. It's just the same thing, it's just on a different console, and people just bitch about it, but you know, it is what it is, people. According to CoD history and all that stuff, majority of the better players on Xbox, which, you know, I really can't really disagree on that. But if it is, it is. But you come across good players on the PS3, you come across good players on the Xbox, you come against bad players on the Xbox and bad players on the PS3. It goes round, it's like a cycle. But what I noticed since playing this, you get dashboarded on so much, and it's really irritating. And I understand when people say, you know, their win-loss is such effective and all that stuff by people dashboarding, because it happened quite a few times to me now, and it's getting pretty irritating. That's one thing I really hate about Xbox, the fact that there's a lot more dashboarding on Xbox. As I always say, the KD means the world to them. But anyway, guys, the game wrapped up there, 106 and 7 on the map meltdown. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, rate, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on my next video. It's your boy Physical R9, and I'm out. Peace. Oh boy.